OG.
Today we have a story. Today we have a story. Since it's been like 2 months since we played, I'm gonna do my best to remember everything that I can, and it will be hard because the notes I have are not good. But I believe last time we left off, we were heading towards Pure Wheel to find missing people, and we eventually got there. We were heading north, and it started raining, so we stopped for the night. And eventually we arrived at the river, where we met James Kempa, Lieutenant James Kempa. People had disappeared a couple of days ago. There were 3 people killed. A couple drowned, and a teen girl was gutted. Um, all of them look horrified when they were killed. There were a few suspects. There was a hermit, a widow, hermit or widow, and then creatures is what I have in my notes. No idea what that was, but I know that we decided to split up. Sentinel went into the water as a frog, I think, and started looking around. And then Lurt, I assumed, went with Sentinel because they typically stick together. Song went into the bar to get out of the rain because he had been miserable for the past 2 days. While Casp, Ozzy, and Samuel Winchester decided to check out the old widow. And I did not write down any information about what she said since my character was not there. However, I do have one thing which they watch, she sees. I believe that's something she said. But yeah, that's pretty much where we left off, is that we are split up in such a way. Something was watching from the windows, and now who knows what the hell is going to happen.
I guess. Yeah, pretty much it. Good job.
Okay, it was a very uncommitted yes, but I'll take it. Inspiration?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So yeah.
What will you have?
You guys. You guys
After
are in,
500.
you guys are in pure wheel. Samuel Winchester, Ozzy, and Cass. You guys are with the Hermit, which her name is Meryl Moss Hill.
Oh yeah. Okay. Reminder, because this is dangerous. She basically said she wanted your skin.
Yeah.
I remember
love
that.
being
Your
skinned.
skin was really pretty. I don't think that's a good sign. Personally. Am I a triangle, by the way? I want to make sure I'm not a triangle.
No, you're a square.
No, you're not a
You're a square.
triangle.
You're a square.
Someone's still someone's still a
still
fleshy
cat.
fleshy man.
Well, are we in the tavern? Oh,
I
oh,
don't
there
hear
you are.
Sentinel
Okay.
moving.
Oh, there we go. Oh God. That's scary.
Ooh. Oh.
A little bit of
God.
background.
I can see the pixels.
The pixelation.
I know, but that's the best we can do.
Yeah, roll 20
No.
sucks.
Oh, say it louder. Yeah.
This is why we roll our own dice.
Think, Mark.
Think before you act.
Roll
So Samuel, Ozzy, and Cass. So you just finished talking with the fucking name, the hermit lady. She kind of made some sense to what you guys, to a certain extent, but mostly just nonsense. Is there anything you guys want to do before leaving, or talk
No.
to her about?
I was pretty sure we wanted to leave before she did any dumb shit.
All right. She's still.
Are
on
we
the
all in
table.
agreement? Are we all in agreement? That was my plan when he cut off the session. Was like, once we get back, we're gonna leave.
Yeah, if possible,
That's a good idea.
I'd probably like to get out.
Okay.
Yeah. As you were just kind of sitting there, and you kind of stand up, and she still hasn't broken eye contact from you, Casp, and she's just like on all fours, just like, and she's like, as you get up and walk away, she just keep on looking at you.
Is your brother filming his audition?
Oh shoot. Sorry, I forgot to mute. But yes.
Good luck to him.
But yeah, so without any issues, she's still on the table as you guys leave, and the guard who is still outside waiting for you. It's like, did you find any answers?
How long has she been locked up in there?
Well, what do you mean locked up?
Not locked
She's-
up. How long has she been keeping herself in there, I suppose?
She's been here longer than I have, definitely. Pretty sure she's been here since the town's been here. The rain's not letting up either. Did you want to go back and meet up with the rest of your
Yeah.
companions?
I think that'd be the best course of action.
It's already started raining.
Yeah, it's getting there. All right, you guys go back. Sentinel alert. You guys are still at the lake, looking around, right?
Mhm.
Is there
Well,
anything you want to
There
do?
was
or
nothing in the lake.
No. Yeah. So
No.
you guys are getting out of the lake, or chilling there.
Okay.
Or is
As
it-
I'm crawling out of the lake, it's like in the in Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla just going.
The guard didn't see you turn into a frog, right?
Mm-mm.
He's just like as soon as you just. I'm assuming that's your friend, right? As he has his hand on the
Back
on his
to us.
talking to alert.
Yeah.
Alert.
Would
Sorry, I
Lurk
have
be
to
riding on
unmute
me?
myself on both OBS and Discord because, yeah, you can hear my brother in the background.
That's
But
why you
anyway,
have to. That's why you gotta have a hotkey on Discord.
I have a hotkey on Discord, but I still have to go to OBS. But
You
anyway,
have to.
yes, here's the servant. Yes,
Okay.
yeah, same guy.
Did you find anything in the water?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay,
What
well,
color is this
hopefully-
guy wearing?
What color is this guy wearing?
And or is
He's like fair skin, kind of on the pale side. Armor, leather, rim, a little bit of plate on the shoulders, and kind of like a bowl hat kind of thing, or a bowl helmet. That kind of has like a long rim.
okay. That's not any color like Lurt would know. So
Not really. So you're just
yeah,
like, I don't fucking know.
I'll just be
I'm not-
neutral for now.
Yes, Ribbit. Your companion should be back anytime. Soon, hopefully.
Is there any? Sorry, go on.
Did you want to wait out here, or did you want to go back to the tavern?
I don't like being indoors. I'll wait out here.
Is there anything in particular around here that looks interesting to me,
Roll a perception check.
or a place that has a vantage view?
A vantage view.
Yeah.
Not really. It's pretty all like flat when it comes to like the area, especially because you're kind of close to the town. I mean, when it comes to the town area, it's like a little bit on top of a hill, and it kind of goes into a downwards into the forest, but very slightly though, and it's at a long stretch of that. So ultimately, when the area that's around you is just forests, trees, the lake, some brush, but no real advantage points. You do see the little what's it called? The little dock area that people sometimes go and fish or hang out there.
Okay, hold on. getting my notes. We're investigating a murder by the lake, right?
Yes.
What else is close by the lake?
Not much. Just a. It goes deeper into the forest. That's pretty much it. But to um when it goes deeper, it kind of goes into the hills, and most of the attack were near between the lake and the town. So anything beyond that, they can kind of assume that it wasn't from that deep over there. Something came over here or was here.
Okay. See, sorry, I am seeing if anything here. Uh, so you say that the town is sloping down into the forest.
Yeah, into
So the
the
lake is here.
No, the
Oh,
town's on top.
town
Yeah.
is on top and slopes down into the lake.
Yeah, to the forest and lake. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there any like a specific buildings that catch my eye?
Scanning around with your passive perception, because I believe yours was high. Yeah,
Yeah, my passive
17.
perception is 17.
Yeah, 17. Yeah, you're just kind of scanning, and you can kind of see the trail and a little bit of like a lantern light from the actual hut that the hermit, which is where your companions went. I believe you, if you remember, if you uh, were listening in, and just from behind you, you can kind of see the town. That's pretty much it. Nothing deeper into the forest or past the lake. And you've already scanned the lake. Nothing seems to be unusual there.
Okay. If I can, I'm gonna hop closer, as close as I can to the hermit's hut.
Okay.
Without breaking any buildings.
Okay, so you're gonna go to the hermit's hut.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, you're gonna go over there, and we'll get back to that song. You are in the tavern. The few people that are here, it's in the afternoon, and even towards the afternoon, it's supposed to get kind of busy. There's only a few people here. Um, you can kind of assume people have left because of the murders, or they're boarded up, inside their homes. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to go out. They don't want to risk it at all. The few people that are here are giving you strange looks, not like, like what the fuck are you doing here kind of thing. There's more like, that's so weird. Like, that's he's a candle basically. um, but you've been out here for a while. You've been inside for a while. Your companions haven't come in or checked up on you. You can kind of assume they're out and about. But again, the rain hasn't let up.
Is there anyone of interest in here? Anyone who seems to be relatively knowledgeable about something?
Roll a perception check.
So close to a natural 20. Oh, I forgot. I'm bad at perception. 15.
15. You're looking around, and as you're kind of like passing people, people just kind of like are looking at you. They just kind of do that, and just try to get back into their drinks. It's like so trying to keep an eye on you. Not really. The only person that would probably know a little bit is the bartender. And you can see he's an old man, bald, has like a big old handlebar mustache. Um, handlebar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see he's on the older side. He's a little bit on the chunkier side as well. And he's just there, just wiping on the tables and just looking at everybody, just kind of giving points and then thumbs up, and yeah, pretty slow day.
I'll walk up to him.
Hello.
Hey, it seems to be a lot of tension in the air.
You could say that.
It's because of the people who went missing, yes?
No, they didn't go missing. They fucking died. They were murdered.
Well, then that should definitely be the cause for this.
You can see a couple. You can see a couple of people just like really stressed out about it, and just like, yeah, they were fucking murdered as hell. That's for sure.
Does anybody know what happened to them?
Hmm.
Like,
I mean, the guards think it's some kind of animal, but honestly, I think it might be the widow of the town. Ever since she lost her husband a few years back, and then she lost her daughter recently. Mm, hasn't been the same. She's been locked up in her house. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she's gone crazy. I mean, that's just what I think.
well then, I can see that you don't have many people here. I'll buy food drinks and I'll leave you alone. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
And I'll buy a few drinks and go sit down, kind of in the middle of the room, next
Okay.
to a table with an empty seat in case anybody wants to come and talk to me. And I
Alrighty.
will polish my swords.
You can minus 3 copper for the food and drinks or
Mhm.
whatever. All right. Going back to Sentinel. You're gonna stay with the guard, or you're gonna go with follow Sentinel?
Okay, I think it's working.
Because you were on top of me, or you were in my mouth.
No.
What?
I tried swallowing you last time. I remember that.
Fucking throw my phone. Okay. No.
Fucking what, Michelle?
Nothing. I just have a window over there and I'm very tempted. I fucking lost my train of thought. I think I was gonna stand under a tree. Or just like, stay around the area, around the lake and just like enjoy the rain. Because this is the most rain he's seen since he's left the rainforest and he is loving it.
God, Lurk is just creepily standing underneath the tree, just watching other people. The chameleon eyes.
The guard's just kind of like seeing Sentinel leave and then seeing you run off, and he's just
I'm hopping off, dude. Every
Yeah, he's just like
Oh no, Lurt would just hop over to like a nearby tree where like the water runs off the tree leaves.
yeah,
He would go right under that, so like water would just be splatting on his head.
yeah. Okay, so he's just kind of like I'll follow him, and he's gonna kind of keep his distance from you, Sentinel, but he's following you.
And then as he turns around and starts walking, Lurt's just gonna go in his head, bye.
Oh, that's weird. And what's it called? So Sentinel, you're making your way you're following the muddy trail, and at this point you see a torchlight, and you can see the group, Samuel, Ozzy, and Casp coming back with the guard. They're leaving the hut.
I stopped
And
in
then
front of them.
you guys see a metal frog, a giant one.
Hello. I can't understand frog. No. Still a no.
Okay. He's gonna lower his head down as if, do you want to get on?
No? I'm good.
Quality scene.
So what are you guys doing?
2 brain cells.
What are you guys doing?
Psst.
If it were purely up to me,
Sorry, guys, I
Which
farted.
is, go ahead.
I'm sorry, the thunder just went.
Sorry, that was me farting. My bad.
If it were purely up to me, I would be getting as far away from that house as possible. Unfortunately, I'm not the only one who makes decisions here. So, if you want
But
to,
are you? Let's be real.
I think I tend to be on the quiet side. But, if you have any questions to ask her, or are you just here to meet up? I forgot. I don't speak metallic frog.
I'm gonna go bounce to the house.
All right.
It's gonna skin you too.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So you head over to the house. You guys walk past them. Sentinel, you come up to a very like run down kind of shack of a house. You can see that there's kind of like a mixture of herbs and spices hanging to dry, but now are wet. No,
Okay, it's big boss time. Okay.
sorry.
I'm gonna go low and I'm gonna tap on the door.
As a frog.
Yeah, that's a frog. I'm so tempted to just go boop. The door flying open.
Fire door just.
You don't get an answer, but you do. For a while, no one comes to the door, but you do see the window that's next to the door. You just see her kind of pop her head out. Yes.
I'm gonna go close to her so that she's only seeing my eye. So it's just that, like that.
Yeah. So she kind of does the same thing, just like. Really? It's fascinating.
By the way, as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna look at what's inside her home.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Yeah, this is useless. I'm just wanting to see what's inside her home.
Mm-hmm.
What's my perception? So, okay, 19.
19. Looks just as run down as the outside of the house. From the doorway, sounds far away. From the doorway, you can see that there's like a wall to kind of block what you can assume is like the interior, and it kind of opens up into a dining room or like a kitchen room with a dining table that could probably fit up maybe to 4, maybe 5 people. Everything seems to be sized for her. So when you guys were there, it was pretty like a tight squeeze. Just like you guys were sitting on like children's uh, kindergarten chairs. You can see spices and herbs kind of hanging, and you can see jars that have different types of what you can assume is more spices and herbs. Nothing stands out really. The herbs and spices seem to be pretty basic stuff that you can find throughout the forest and um, the lake area.
Okay.
Tell me more.
With that is my last roll for here. I want to insight her to see how mentally stable she is to talking to a frog that she shouldn't understand. Because I'm making random noises that I don't even
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So you're kind of seeing if she understands you,
Yeah.
or if she's
No,
just
no,
like,
no, 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 no. I'm checking her mental stability. Whether if she's, like crazy or if she's like just following along with it.
mhm.
It's to check her overall. It's to check her reliability as a source.
Okay. Roll an insight.
I'm a wisdom-based character now, guys. Watch this shit. Motherfucker. Oh, wait. No, that's actually pretty good. 23.
You don't know. I'm kidding. She seems to be. She seems to be playful, and kind of going along on what you say. You can kind of see little hints of when she's like talking to you as a frog. Like you can kind of see like hints of just little cracks of smiling, just like trying to keep little giggles in. So you can kind of tell that it's a bit playful, but she seems to be has a few nuts a little loose, but seems normal.
She has nuts, bro? What the fuck? Whoa, whoa.
Hey, yo, you know Philip too?
Did you check, Samuel?
Roll me a perception.
'Cause if you know Philip, I can hook him up with Candace.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I was gonna say investigation check.
Who's Candace?
Oh my god, bro, who's Candace? So she seems to be partly there.
Yeah, you haven't really had a conversation with her, so it's kind of hard to like
this is a base.
very
read
base.
on
But
her.
you kind of she's like right in the middle of like
Okay.
not all there, but there.
Does she pass the vibe check?
She passes the vibe
I
check.
don't
Yeah.
know, kind of, because I mean it's a metallic giant frog,
Shit.
giant toad that hops into, and she's just talking to it as if it was normal.
And
And she
also,
should
she's
understand.
hanging up. She's hanging out the window, which at this like little area, like she's getting wet.
And I'm peering down at her with my one eye. So okay, I'm gonna leave her then. I'm just gonna go.
Okay. So you start to hop away. The guard follows, and you're gonna hear her. She's not happy.
I hear her. She's not
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk
I hit
away.
my mic again. God damn it.
The guard's just like,
So,
Wait a second.
the sentinel fucking dies. Just-
the guard's kind of just like, please let's just go. I don't prefer it here.
I'm gonna pat his head with my toad paw.
All right.
Did you say toad paw?
Toad
I
paw.
don't know what it is. What is this? What is this whole thing?
Pad.
I wasn't sure if it was pad or not.
All right.
Of course you would know, toad fucker.
Remy, I had no idea.
I can't believe you,
Just
Remy.
just so this is out there, I'm not in fact a toad fucker.
We don't kink shame here.
I think there are a few things we should kink shame.
Unless
Not
it's children, then you're fucked up.
God, my cheeks are warm.
If you're looking in chat.
What chat? Oh wait. How do I use OBS? Yeah.
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 So
No.
you guys meet up at the lake. Song's not here. Hasn't been here for a while.
Ah, because he doesn't like rain.
Alert, you see everyone start to gather around the lake again.
Not dark company.
What do you guys do?
Do
So
we know where
Samuel or Preston? Huh?
No, I'm hungry. Like Preston is hungry.
Do we know where Song went?
Song, I think he mentioned he was going to the tavern.
Yeah, I said you guys go where you want. I'm going to the tavern to get out of the hell.
To get out of the hill?
Get out of the
Out of
what?
hell.
To get out of the hell?
Out of the
Mhm.
hell. The
The
hell.
hell.
Okay.
Ah.
Lurk will probably.
What's those iPad? I was like,
I'll be
what am I
following
doing?
afterwards. I don't know, guys. Honestly, I don't know where to go from this.
I
I'm just
have
gonna-
no idea.
Some clue.
But you still have one more person to
Shoot?
the widow.
Fuck.
To
I hope we
to.
talk to the
Was
widow.
was that not the crazy old lady?
That was
Yeah,
the
that was
hermit.
the hermit.
There was a
Oh, that
hermit.
was the
and there was-
hermit.
Oh.
There's
I thought they were the same person.
Yeah.
No.
Jester's,
Oh.
Jester's thinking, you guys are so fucking stupid.
First it was Belmore. Now it's the fucking widow.
They're
Okay,
different
no. Hold on.
guys. They're different.
Wait, guys.
Hold-
Belmore is the
hold on.
widow.
How can the hermit be a
Hold on.
widow
Shit.
if she
It's-
never had
hold
a
on.
husband?
In the words of
What will
Mortal,
you
it's
have?
not our fault we react to big changes going on. Of fucking course we're gonna flip shit.
What will you have? Oh god.
Okay.
So
Where is the widow?
she's on the outskirts of town. The guards mentioned like we can escort you there.
What do you have? Fuck.
I'm gonna look at the
Alright,
rest
let's
of the
go
group.
jump her.
And I'm gonna
I
lower
don't-
my head down again, as if to say, you wanna ride?
I don't like this frog.
But who?
I'm gonna pat his head.
I see
You guys wanna ride over there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Preston
He's
died.
frozen.
No, he actually
Dude,
left roll
He's the
22.
hentai protagonist, dude. You can't see his face. You can't see his eyes. He's the hentai protagonist.
He's the edgy one.
Okay, thank you for taking a picture. I was doing that too.
We got you, Preston.
Hey.
Well, if nobody's gonna take the offer, I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the widow's house.
All right. Is anyone following?
I'll tag along.
Oh, he's back, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. All right. So, what are the rest of you doing while Casp and Sentinel are going to the widow's house?
I'll tag along.
Okay, Ozzy as well. Alert, Samuel, what are you guys doing?
Ah.
Never mind, just alert.
Lurt is still enjoying the rain when he thinks about his little. The water was murky, right?
Yeah, pretty murky.
So Lurt couldn't see through it even with his dark vision and all.
Yeah, no. I mean, whatever you could see, it wasn't. There was no clues.
It might.
Gotcha. Okay.
Can people
Then
hear me?
yeah.
Hello?
Hello,
I can
Preston.
hear you.
It's really bad mic quality, I know. You gotta give me a second.
Hello, fellow Sentinel.
It sounds like you're speaking out of a toilet.
What's up, yo, what's up, bro? Yo, for real though, what's up?
Preston,
What
what do you have?
after 500
Think Preston.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know, man.
Welcome back to
Preston,
Stinky
are you going
Minecraft
along with
tutorials.
us? To the widows?
Fuck, what? No,
Are you going with us to the widows?
Widow's
Alert.
Peak.
Alert, you're gonna stay here or are you gonna
alive.
follow?
No, what's going on? What's going on? What's
Yeah,
going on? I
Lurt's
didn't hear-
gonna stay there.
My computer's shut down.
Okay. Samuel, you're gonna follow the everybody to the widow or you're gonna stay with Alert?
I'm going with the widow.
Okay.
What were you saying, Michelle? You were saying something about murky water.
Like
a bridge over murky water.
Immediately interrupts her. What were you gonna say?
Shut up.
Like,
Shut up. What were you gonna say? Shut up. No, just shut up. Shut up.
It's my time to shine. It's my time.
What a fucking.
no, I was just asking about how clear the water was and if Lurt was able to see through it with his dark vision, but if not, I scrapped an idea I had. But yeah.
So
It's getting fluffier every time.
Yeah.
okay. So everyone goes except Alert. Alert, you're staying. You're staying with the guard. Or the guard's staying with you. Sorry.
What the fuck? Who sent this picture? What? Oh,
You
Everyone-
froze in that position. You were frozen like that for a good while.
Why is he's the hentai protagonist? The caption. What does that mean?
You'll
are?
find out next time. So song, as you are chilling there in the middle of the tavern, you can see that there's a couple of like the few people that are here. There's like one or two of them kind of looking at the window, and they're like pointing like, oh. And you kind of do like a little glance up, and then you kind of see this just giant frog robot just, and then you can kind of see what you can assume is your party members walking.
Sheath my blades. I'm gonna go back to the bartender. Hello again.
Yeah.
Do you have something that can prevent this rain from touching me when I go outside?
You got a cloak?
Yes, I do. It tends to soak through relatively quickly.
What do you want?
Just douse yourself in alcohol.
Fine. I'll walk outside. Putting my cloak up.
All right.
Flame on.
What happens if someone splashes alcohol on you, like in the middle of a bar? Does it just go?
I guess we'll find out. You got.
You know, song, if you burn hot enough, the water will evaporate before it touches you. So.
John, how do you scream? Is it manly or something?
If Song was a barbarian, just the water doesn't even touch him.
Exactly.
You guys see Song joining the party, coming. Looks very upset.
Just do that shit that Hades does from Hercules. Whenever Hercules wins, just explode.
Oh.
Everyone.
Right, there's that Hades.
Song. Yeah. You
Not
got
the
upset.
hot one, the really ugly one.
I'm gonna look at Song.
You are a frog.
I'm gonna open up my mouth.
Hilarious. He wants to.
Do you
eat
have good teeth?
As the mouth is opening up, you don't see any teeth initially, and then
Yes, you do.
take my pad out.
Would you want it to be good teeth? Because if they're good teeth, they're sharper and therefore could bite you. But if they're bad
I
teeth,
appreciate the invite, however, I do not think. No, I am fine.
I'm gonna pat his head.
are you patting out the fire?
Yeah.
Your soap ass hand goes on his.
I've got a hood up, so you can pat it. It's fine.
Oh no! My muddy pads are patting your head. So
That's it. He loses it. Just the whole town is incinerated.
I understand you're trying to be helpful. Do not fucking touch me again.
Alright. You guys make your way to the guards taking the lead, and you guys make your way to a small house on somewhat the outskirts of town, but far away from far away from the normal like main street. And the guard knocks. It's like,
Wow.
You're the dice now, motherfucker. How's it feel? How's it feel?
Damn, being a natural 14.
the guard knocks and just like, Miss Westwood, we have some people that would like to talk to you. Miss Westwood knocks a little more. And you wait for a little bit, in the Rain song. You're not happy about that. Um, and but you hear the door unlock.
Wednesday, bitch.
You see a very skinny woman. Looks the hair seems to kind of like dark or black hair, just kind of like very straight and very long. Seems like a little unkept. Her eyes seem to be a little bit poofy. Just very sad. This very sad woman, just like, um, yes. Um, my apologies. I come in. Not that though. Points to you, Sentinel.
I turn
transfer
around and pat him on the head.
if you can.
I'm 7 foot tall. 7
Yeah,
foot
and
7 foot tall.
I'm a large creature. Pointed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna revert back to my normal form anyways.
May I enter in this form?
Yes. That'll do. I appreciate you transforming. Please come in. And she leads you all into like this like little living area. You can see that there's chairs put up that she's bringing out. The guard says he'll wait near the door, just like waiting, as you guys kind of like huddle around this um the fireplace that they have, a little makeshift or little fireplace. Um, I'm assuming this has to do with the murders.
Can I go
Yes.
really quick? I'll be back. Okay,
All right.
sorry. I know this is an important dialogue. I will be back.
Yes.
Bring
We're
us
just
cheese.
trying to. We're just trying to find out any information we can.
Yeah. Um, I don't know anything about what's happening. Honestly, I just think, I'm gonna tell you what I had told the guards. I believe it's a wild beast. I mean, what else could have done that?
Can I insider?
Yeah.
May I
Can
insight
we
her as well?
all incite
Yes.
her?
Everyone inside the.
I will not, but y'all have fun.
I will take every
This
chance.
is
to
me
capture
inciting
everyone's
her, saying
attention.
that I do not know anything.
Nice
I don't know
insight.
shit.
21. 21.
21.
15 United States.
From 13
I
Aboriginal.
don't know shit.
We only have 15 states. That'd be so much easier to
Damn,
remember.
this lady dressed in all black. I kind of want to adopt that outfit, says
What?
Michelle.
Um.
No.
Yes, it is a nice
Sentinel,
color.
Sentinel and Ozzy. She seems to be telling the truth
For now.
for now. Yeah. um. I mean, do you have any ideas of what could it be? No.
No one's gonna answer that.
Everyone's a little shy. It's been a while.
Oh, that's because Remy's talking.
Yeah.
What's up? Sorry, I missed what was said. We're getting a divorce.
Crispy.
The sprite.
Ah, yes, the sprite.
Right. Remy's Sprite.
Remy sprite.
What did she say?
Sorry, I missed what was said. We're getting a divorce.
We are
She.
currently investigating what happened.
I know. I was asking out of game.
We only recently got here.
I'm not talking to you, Remy. Shut up.
Fuck you.
Oh, you see, he's getting meaner, Jester.
I
He's
know.
getting me.
He's showing his true colors. Um,
Purple.
well, that's
Are you showing off your nipples or your lack of them?
Yeah, I can
Duh.
pull them. You see them?
What the fuck?
Did you want to give me any questions? I'll say that in the background doing that.
Don't worry about it.
Just out of game, was this woman a widow before the incident, or was one of the victims like her spouse?
No.
No.
She was a widow before any of this happened,
Okay.
and then she recently lost her daughter, and that's why people think that she might be the murderer.
Do we know? No, I don't know anything.
Forgive me if I am being too straightforward about this, but what happened to your husband and daughter?
Um. Well, my husband, he passed away, or he was killed fighting off a horde of goblins near a fort. And he was one of the few that died. And my daughter recently passed, or my
How
daughter
does
recently, huh?
is she looking at Ozzy in any way that should be concerning?
Roll an perception check.
Just like I don't think of that.
12.
12. You can see that she's kind of like glancing, kind of like checking, like seeing if she's doing anything. But obviously, she's doing her own thing in the background. Well, my daughter, she, poor thing, she's gone missing, and I'm assuming she's dead.
Missing.
She's been missing for about a week or so.
And how old is your daughter?
She's 17.
"17. Is that correct?
Yes.
The name of your daughter, please."
Jenna. Genna.
These notes.
Huh?
No.
What does
no.
she? Any sort of descriptions we should have about her? What does she look
Well,
like?
I mean, she looks like me. The long black hair, brown eyes, somewhat of pale skin. Although she did have a birthmark on her, around her eye area, that I believe that the other children made fun of her for that. She didn't have that many friends. She was quite lonely.
Ma'am, do you know why people would, for a moment, consider you as a suspect?
Well, that actually doesn't surprise me. I mean, I'm a widow. Lost my husband, lost my daughter. I have no one. It makes sense for me to take everyone else's family, but I could never do that.
I'm gonna turn to the guard.
He has his arms crossed. Just
Wait, was there like 2 guards or whatnot? Because I thought you said there was a guard that decided to stay at the lake
Yeah.
with Lyric. Okay.
yeah. He's just chilling there. He keeps like for you. You're just kind of like looking at him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like. And every time like you hear the wind kind of move the brush, he's like,
Yeah, Lyric's gonna keep like one eye on him and one eye on the lake because water.
roll a perception check.
My pinky hurts.
Apologies to interrupt, guys.
You're good.
You're
Perception.
interrupted.
I'm sorry.
I imagine that's Flirt's face to the guard.
Shit. 9.
Yeah. Yeah. No. You're too distracted by the guard. Like you hear the thunder, and he's just kind of like. And you're
Yeah,
just like,
no, Lyric like in his own head, not in the guard's head. It's just gonna be like, wow, this guy's supposed to be a guard. He's so fucking twitchy. Like Jesus. Scaredy cat.
So going back to Sentinel, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, to the guard. Okay, first of all,
You should uncross your arms. It's disrespectful to the woman who just lost her family.
Sorry.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
ma'am. And she's like, thank you.
Now, have there any other instances where children have gone missing?
You're asking the widow?
I'm talking to the guard, am I right?
Oh, no. You're talking to the guard? He says, no. This is a first for us. Jenna wasn't always welcomed around the children, but nothing. They weren't harmful to her or anything like that. She was the first to disappear. But I mean, she could be anywhere in the forest. I mean, we just haven't had time to look for her. And then the woman
Haven't had time or didn't want to.
the woman kind of speaks up. I mean, you had plenty of time. I've told you many times that my daughter's been missing, and you didn't do anything. You said you would get to it, and you haven't.
I look back at the guard. I am assuming didn't want to then.
I mean, we had
Can
other.
I incite both of them?
Yeah. What are you inciting them for?
1, if the woman is lying. 2, if the man was lying about didn't have the time. Or if he had other motives about murder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Peggy, speak.
Yes.
So the first one's for the woman. The second one's for the man. The woman, seeing if she's lying.
Yeah.
She seems to be telling the truth. She seems like a very distraught mother who lost her daughter, and she's just wants answers. She wants something. The guard kind of like is putting up like if you could even see like a mental just trying to cover himself. Just like he
Excuse
doesn't
me,
feel
Corby.
comfortable.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the name of the girl that was murdered?
Let me pull up my notes. Because Corby knows, but Jester does not.
Oh, shit, who's Corby?
The guard.
I didn't get any of these names, so I don't have it in any of my notes.
Ooh, you ever get
What?
leg asleep? Ooh, leg asleep.
Just cut it off, Remy, you fucking weak.
You're right.
My leg!
Was it worth it?
You think your back is broke, Batman? Have you ever tried chopping off your leg? No? I'll chop it off for
Did you
you.
do it?
What?
What did it cost?
Oh, an arm and a leg.
What the? Your face when you said, "Did you do it?"
Oh shit.
The girl who
Oh
who was
no.
the girl who was murdered at the site, whose intestines were all over the place, and who were had a scared look on her face. Her name was Layla.
Okay, thank you.
Did you check for missing organs?
Um, all the organs were there. They were just pretty destroyed.
Don't we check that?
One question, ma'am.
Inside that,
Um,
you said?
oh,
No,
sorry.
I thought we checked that.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Miss Westwood, did
Yes.
Jenna have any interactions with Marlowe, the hermit, at the end of town?
Mm, she would go to the lake occasionally. I mean, every young girl does, trying to look for the love of their life there. It is called Lover's Lake. Um,
Hmm.
Occasionally she would tell me that she would go visit the hermit and that they would have conversations.
Interesting.
But
Are we talking about the girl that died? Like the one that the hermit was?
No, we're talking about
The,
Jenna.
the one that was
Jenna
missing.
is the missing girl. The one that died.
That's the one that the hermit's talking about, right?
No,
Oh, wait, but okay, with my notes, it pretty much is.
what?
there's two
Preston, we're at
girls.
a different
One
place right
one
now.
got their guts pulled out, one is
It's
missing.
missing.
Well, because what she
One
said
that
what
did
Jester just said
realize that.
lines up with the what the hermit said.
Hmm?
I mean, like I said, she didn't have many friends, and then the guard speaks up. I mean, I've never seen her hang out with any of the children. They would always push her aside and have their own groups to play with.
Yeah,
She
I'm gonna
was
go.
Would you
Sorry, go.
say that Jenna was interested in her physical appearance in any way, especially towards altering it?
um
Gonna look over at that.
uh mm, I mean, I tried to comfort her about her birthmark. She never really liked it because it covered half of part of her eye and half of her cheek a little bit. But from what she told me, most of the kids would make fun of her, and was one of the reasons why no one liked her. And I mean, so, but that's pretty much it.
Alrighty. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Do I know of a creature, of a wild beast of some sort, that would just kill and not do it for food?
So,
I thought I checked that, didn't I?
Did
no,
somebody check it
I don't
already?
think so.
Whenever we checked the intestines of the girl.
Oh, we didn't
Oh,
see the bodies. They were described to us by people, right? Or were the bodies actually there?
no, they were described because, yeah,
Huh, I thought I did a survival check on something like that.
I think they were trying to do just checking around the area. But the way the guards described it, it was uh the way the young girl, was murdered was like her chest was ripped open, ribs broken, and her intestines just.
Have I heard of anything that would do that?
Roll
Whether
a
it's from my current life or from something else.
Go ahead and roll a. I'm trying to think of something.
Intelligence?
Yeah, why not? Go with that.
Trying to think of something intelligent.
Okay, because I have a thing that says I have advantage on intelligence ability checks to recall information about Fae, fiends, and undead. So do I have advantage or not?
Yes.
Soft 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Um, you're kind of thinking of at this point everyone's kind of just talking in their like little groups, and you're just kind of sitting down with your fingers crossed and just thinking. And it's kind of leading you to something. Trying to say this. It was definitely not a creature. Not a like an animal, not an animal. The way the body was killed seemed to be a little bit too spiteful. Mm, you can kind of don't be looking it up, Ryle.
I'm not doing anything.
I know what you're doing. I see you, you little bitch.
You're just a suspicious little boy, that's
Yeah.
all.
I'm actually suspicious. You guys should always be suspicious of me.
Clarify something because I was gone for like those few minutes when like the dialogue actually started.
Yeah.
Is this the same girl the hermit was talking about? I only asked that because some of the stuff I wrote down kind of matched this.
Roll.
When I entered.
I mean, not roll, but okay. So, I mean, technically, yes.
I guess what I mean is, there's two girls missing, right? Or one's dead, one's missing.
One's dead, one's missing.
When we were talking to the hermit, which one was she talking about? I'm
We
sure
don't
we
know.
asked. I can't. Okay, so we don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Okay,
With
the
her.
reason I asked that was just because she mentioned that the girl went to the lake. And I know she talked in fucking metaphors, but she said a lake. She said something about love, so I assumed that would match up with this, with whoever this is, which I didn't hear. What's her name?
The Jenna.
Jenna. Okay.
She also mentioned something about that it's dark, lonely, and some other stuff.
Jenna was dark and lonely, or are you talking about the hermit?
The hermit, what she was saying.
Okay.
That's like other words she mentioned.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely know it's not an animal. It's something spiteful, something. I'm trying to say it without like actually like giving too much away. But
would it be familiar to me?
Familiar to you? No.
No?
Okay. I don't think you would have never but it's kind of it's for you, it's kind of like putting two and two together. There's something something to do with the two girls, definitely.
Okay. The girl was missing for a week. When did these when was the body of the girl found?
About a day ago.
And the two people before that were found drowned, they were missing for a longer amount of time, weren't they?
Couple of days, yes.
And am I correct into assuming that you never opened up a case for the missing girl, Jenna?
We were going to get to it.
Understood.
It seems like we have to do everything.
You can see the widow kind of like wiping away just tears with her fingers.
I don't like this weather, but it seems like our best option is to, one, try to find this missing girl. Because I have a feeling that if we do, she might have answers about everything else.
Where was the last known location of the girl?
Well, Jenna mentioned that she was going to go talk to a young man at Lover's Lake, and she never came back.
Is this confirmed? Turning to the guard.
That's what she says, yes.
Oh my
Did
God.
anybody witness it?
I'm sorry.
Did anybody witness it?
Witness me!
Witness me!
Um, the guard just, well, if, I'm assuming the friends of the girl who was murdered, they were hanging around the edge of the forest, playing around during that day, I believe.
We have not looked in the forest yet. We could always try that.
Curious.
Well, the edge of the forest is like the town, edge of the forest, lake, and then forest.
Curious.
Okay.
I'm gonna go turn to them. Sorry, I'm gonna go turn to the mom. Sorry.
Yes.
No. I'm turning to the guard.
What was the name of the girl that was killed recently?
That was Layla. She had many friends, very popular amongst her.
I'm gonna turn to the
group.
mom.
Do you know her?
Jenna mentioned that Layla was very popular, very beautiful, very confident. But she was also a bit mean. Made fun of her birthmark, made fun of her the clothes that we provided for her.
We'll turn back to the guard.
And of the couples that were drowned, what were their names?
That is notes I need to look at.
Sung's gonna just sit with his head in his hands, shaking it sadly.
Think, guard. Think.
Is Cass hearing any of this? Specifically, the stuff about Layla.
I
I
wanted
mean,
to.
we're all there, so
Yeah.
Whenever
Interesting.
Flindel's done talking, can I butt in?
yeah. I just wanted to get that out.
Because there's stuff I want to bring up.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Wait,
Now? Oh, well, he has to answer the question.
let me finish this
Yeah.
because it's close to the ending to what I want to. Just from my own notes. So Layla is popular girl.
The couple that was found drowned were Corby and Vil.
Wait. Isn't the guard's name Corby?
Was it? No. Oh. Wait. I think I mixed up my notes.
We're talking to a ghost, an incompetent ass.
He's killer! Oh my god!
Kinda sus.
Oh, I think it's
No,
How
shut the fuck up.
How did I
Stop.
mix it up?
Oh,
I think it's Ernest.
Ernest
Mark.
Ernest, yeah.
Think Mark.
Ernest and Vil.
Sus.
and Vil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will you have after 500 years, Among Us?
Do you know?
Turning to the mom.
Do you know these names?
They were very in love with each other. They would go to the lake once in a while. I mean, young love, I suppose. Never talked to them.
Did Jenna talk about them?
No, they are more on the adult side, around like mid-20s.
Thought they were. Oh yeah, you did say they were in 20s.
That they kept to themselves, or they had their own friend groups. But no, Jenna never talked about them. She always admired their love for each other.
Going back to the guard, and you mentioned there were two witnesses whenever Jenna disappeared.
Am I getting that right?
Jenna's the daughter.
Yeah. I thought you said there were
They
two people at the lake.
they were the group of friends that were Layla's friends.
Uh huh.
Not Jenna, Layla.
Oh, when Lay.
In Testin Girl, her friends were hanging around while Jenna went by herself to go meet her man, that whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
did the guard say that they were witnesses?
We believe so. Yeah, they were hanging around. They could have easily seen what happened.
Noted.
Do you have the name of this young man?
The young man making me go through my notes. Hang on.
Dink.
Dig, Jester, dig.
Steven.
What?
Steven.
Okay.
And I believe there was a boy and three girls that were hanging around there. I believe it was Peter, Regina, Theda, and Milda.
Jesus, Peter. Regina.
Leader.
Pachinka.
Regina, Fida, and Melda. That's what I heard.
Leader.
Vader.
Bader.
Vader.
Bader. Bader.
Who were the other two?
So it's Peter, Regina, Theda, Milda.
Theda.
Da, 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 da.
Theda. Theda.
Feta? The
Theda. Theda.
Fettuccine.
Like
I spelled it
Oh,
right.
oh,
King Alfredo.
And then these were the friends of
these
Layla?
were the friends of Layla.
All dead. Okay.
Peggy, are you gonna go kill them?
I don't know. Anyway.
Murder is an option.
I like that. I like how she has a normal name, Layla, and then she's like Feta.
No, she
Fettuccine
named
Alfredo.
Fettuccine.
Layla named them. That's why.
Bruh.
You're Theda and you're Milda.
Gino. George, looking at
I'm the queen bee.
Okay. I'm done, by the way, Preston.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought throughout all
I
that.
don't know.
Just go back to it. Choo choo.
Thanks.
Choo-choo.
Forests, lakes. One girl, a different girl.
Well. Okay. Someone asked earlier if anyone saw the girl die, and I know it might sound a bit dumb, but I'm fairly confident not the widow, fuck.
I'm sorry. What you say, bitch?
I thought they were the same people! Ah, the
Big up,
hermit
bitch.
seems to have seen, all the, I can't do my same voice right now, fuck. All the stuff you mentioned kind of lines up with what she said. Do you know when she died? Or when you think she died?
My daughter?
As far as I know, the way the hermit talked about her, if it is your daughter, doesn't really bode well.
Do you think my daughter's dead? You can see these eyes start to water out.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Samuel doesn't give a. I'll say this right now. I feel bad because I'm a good person. Samuel's not a good person. He doesn't really give a fuck. So if I have like these, if I feel bad, it's not actually in character. I'm not the type of person to not care. Ma'am, I'm going off of metaphors and random heebie-jeebie talk. Uh, I think. Well, hold on. Just let me be serious. Ma'am, I think likely your daughter might be gone. I know she's missing, and that's better than having her guts spilled out on the floor. But with everything else going on, with what the hermit, what?
I'm sorry.
I'm so confused. Aren't they like a different? I thought they were different people.
Yeah, but yeah, they are.
Yeah, same. I know, but like I'm not. I'm being serious. I know this is mean. I'm trying
No, I
not.
know, and she's responding to that.
Yeah, Samuel's a bitch. Okay, like I'm not. I can't play
Yeah,
this.
so
Listen,
keep going.
I can't play
Yeah.
him.
No, keep it
I
going.
can't play him nicely all of a sudden.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Ma'am, I've seen death a lot. This might be insensitive to you, and so I apologize. But from what I've seen, from my experience, it's very likely she's gone.
She stands up, slaps you
Yeah,
across the face.
yeah, I've had that happen a few times.
You have no proof that my daughter's dead.
I don't have.
Where's
proof.
your proof?
Ma'am, my proof is not really physical, but
You do not have proof.
I do not have proof. But
There
unfortunately,
you go.
And you can't say that.
yeah, sure, but we don't live in a world of Nile, do we?
She slowly sits down.
We are going to do our best to find out whatever we can about this situation.
Oh, I'm still more interested in what the hermit had to say. When did she go missing? What time of day?
About a week ago.
About a
What
week
time of
ago.
day? About a week ago.
About a week ago.
No.
Fucking bags.
What time of day? Day, even, and night? What?
It was towards the afternoon. She went to go to the lake because she received a letter from a boy that she liked, and she was excited. She put on one of the nicer dresses that she's had. She went over. She never returned. I've looked up and down that lake. I have not found anything.
Well, let me at least relay a few things that the hermit said. I know a lot of people don't value her opinions, but I think she might be a source of some information. However cryptic it may be. The one.
I've been inside the bar the entire time. I did not realize you went to talk to a hermit.
She's a bit wacko.
Did she have anything useful?
I never said it was facts, ma'am, and actually I never based my quote-unquote proof off of that. I based it off of my own suspicion that I've had from seeing death with my own eyes. But I'm not here to argue, ma'am.
What did she say to make you think such things?
Well, I think the main thing is the contradictory information, because she said it happened that day.
Emma,
Were there dogs
do you
howling?
think it's possible Marlo was talking about Gemma and not Layla?
Did Layla go down to the lake?
Yeah.
I don't know, but Marlo mentioned several times that she was not satisfied with how she looked, and Miss Westwood here did mention that Layla was very confident, if slightly conceited. Pardon me, Miss Westwood.
It's kind of why it's probably your daughter, Miss, that she's talking about. Now, she didn't say anything about death, but she said quite a few interesting things. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to try to say that. I'll just kind of relay what she said. She basically said, I'm gonna read. You mind if I read my notes just straight up? I don't
Yeah,
have like a
go ahead.
format
Go
way
ahead.
to put this. Okay.
Oh.
She said that it was dark, but it was daytime. There was a bush with roses, and then there was a dandelion. When I asked what that meant, she told me I'm not a dandelion, which makes sense. So, you know.
Ladies and
Um,
gentlemen, this is William not knowing how to summarize.
well, when we asked her who approached her, which in your case you said it was mostly a young man waiting for her, she said that a lot of people approached her and that the trees engulfed her in a way. I guess she said choked her.
So it sounds like whatever we are looking for is in the trees or in the bushes.
Possibly, but even then I couldn't get through what she was trying to say. How am I supposed to know what she actually meant? And even then, I think, with all due respect, ma'am, the only, I think the main reason that this description made me think and feel inclined to your daughter possibly have passing is she keeps talking about how the daughter sees you. And, I'm no, uh, not really into all this paranoia.
Bye.
The way she talked about your
Oh.
daughter kind of seemed like she was all around us at once. I
Remy,
don't know if that's her.
Said
I
that
don't.
she was home for a very long time, in the
don't-
darkness, in the shadows alone.
I don't know if that's her spirit or what the hermit meant by that, but I think it's important for you to know what she was trying to say by your daughter, if it is your daughter, which most likely probably is.
I mean, it's the hermit. She talks nonsense. She. If you think that you're getting somewhere with this, then you can go talk to her.
Ma'am, listen, I understand that a lot of y'all here don't really trust people like that, but I don't think you really understand that sometimes crazy lunatics like her have truth hidden beneath many, many layers of nonsense. I'm not saying what she said is exactly true. I'm not saying literally everything happened. I'm just saying she may have seen something.
I think she did, but it's hard to interpret that without first being completely sure about what we are talking about.
And I can agree with that statement.
Let us put it this way, ma'am. We are going to do everything we can to help you. But we need you to first give us any information you may have. Is there anything at all yet we have not talked about that you can offer us? Ryo, do you have an issue?
the way you said that made you sound like a scammer. Before I can help you, I need your information.
I need the digits on the credit card and the front. I need in the
I need
three
your
You need the
social
three digits
security
in the
number.
back.
Give it to me now.
wait.
What is the? What is
There's
it?
one more thing I wanted to ask as well. Like they talked about dogs howling. Were there dogs howling whenever, like at the
Remy
time
was
you
there.
were missing?
When you were with the hermit?
No, the hermit talked about dogs howling, and I remember the guards saying something about like dogs howling at night or something.
Yeah.
But
They mentioned that the dogs were howling, or barking and everything.
okay, so the main difference is that she said it happened that day. It was dark, but it was daytime, which I guess that could mean evening, but even then,
Um,
it's cryptic bullshit. I don't know.
she kind of like holds her sweater and I don't know what you want me to say. My daughter, I have I have nothing. If you think it's me, it's not. I don't know how to prove it. Um, I don't. My daughter, she went missing about a week ago, and from what she told me, she didn't have any friends. And the one time that someone found her beautiful, someone was accepting her, she went missing.
I mean, most likely it is the man who invited her, isn't it? I mean, if not, could that? refrain from getting angry at me again, ma'am, but there's Han. Before I say this, so I don't actually say anything incorrect. There's a killer going around killing people, right? But they don't know who it is. It's just that there have been people killed in a gruesome fashion.
Yeah, and if
They don't know who it is.
if Song would like to relay information, he
I mean,
knows that it's not.
what do I know? That was very unclear what you told me.
It's definitely not a beast because it seemed to
That's
be
what I was gonna.
selected.
That's what I was gonna say.
It seemed to be selected rage, spitefulness at certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, do you think in any way that do you think any way you're wait a minute.
Hold up.
I just got a crazy
Wait,
ass idea. Wait a minute, you just said it was in spitefulness towards certain people? Was Layla one of the people killed? Ma'am, listen. Alright, well, I know you're gonna try to kill me for this. Do you think... I'm actually scared to say this. Do you think in any way that...
I think I know what you are going to say.
Do you think in any way that... Oh god, I'm
sorry,
I'm so nervous.
I'm going to walk up to Samuel. I think I know what you are going to say.
No.
And before we get into a situation here, I would recommend you first confer it with us.
Song.
Do you guys group up or
Okay,
what?
yeah, we'll just whisper really quick.
Are you about to accuse her daughter of murder?
Yes. Alright. I know it's gonna be stupid, but hey, I've taken hits worse than that before. I can take them again. I'm willing to get hit, just let me say it. Alright. It's better she knows the truth, trust me.
This isn't the truth until we know it is.
It's a theory. I think
If anything, giving her a theory that her daughter is a murderer will, if we are wrong, make situations worse when we eventually bring her back.
if we bring her back.
I am not saying we will. I'm saying we do not have enough information. Yes, this seems like it may have been an attack. This was not a wild beast. This was something else, but we have no proof. Okay? It's better to wait until you know the whole truth before you make lies.
Lies. Yeah. That's a real nice way of putting it. You know about as much as I do.
I do, and I am keeping my mouth shut.
Well, it's not a lie. It's sorry, Song. I think there's a difference between reality and possibility and just straight up telling a tall tale. But fine, I'll refrain if you really want me that badly. You want me to shelter this?
If, based upon what you have said about the hermit, I think it would be prudent to either talk to her again, or we wait for an appropriate time of day, a time where it is both dark but day. Or we go where the rose bush is. If she is giving us pertinent information, we might as well try to find out what it is.
Alright.
I don't think we'll learn anything else here.
What's Sentinel and Casp doing or thinking or talking about? Something.
I'm assuming this was all in a huddle with them.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
I'll let them. If you don't have anything, I was gonna do something.
Ozzy.
I was just gonna turn around to the woman, the widow. Jesus Christ.
She's a woman too.
I know, but like I need to be more specific. The woman.
I only have my suspicions that something spiteful is happening.
Alright, man, whatever else about to say, I'm just not gonna say it.
Good choice.
We'll keep in touch. What'd she just say?
Good choice.
Alright. Yeah, you don't need to get started.
However, I would like to state my wishes to watch over the lake tonight.
I think that would be a good idea. We could observe and see if anything happens. And if anybody wants to proclaim their desire to find love, maybe that will be also convincing.
And in the deepest voice that he can get, the quietest voice that he can get.
And if we so happen to get another person that Jenna may have hated come to the lake, maybe we can see something occur.
I do not think we should resort to bait.
Did Jenna have a falling out with anyone in particular? I know you said she was not popular, but did she by any chance speak with any of the town's children?
Well, she did try to. I mean, throughout her childhood, she tried to make friends and all that. But I mean, most of the town folks' children were um
Jesus.
were were mean
Sorry.
to her. They bullied her. They didn't want to talk to her. There were occasionally there was one time when she was younger. She did have a bit of a crush on a boy, and
And she killed him. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry.
No, Samuel just she just like stabs him. She's like,
Want to speak up, cowboy boy? And
You got something to say, Hat Man?
I mean, she came home, her dress wet and smelling of 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 food, cabbages and
your daughter's the
vegetables. And then recently, she received a letter. She was very excited. I wanted to encourage her, and she went out, never came back.
Who else died?
To a couple, an older couple in their 20s,
And then Layla died.
Thank
were
you.
drowned.
Thank you for
Layla was gruesomely mutilated.
She,
See, 'cause that's the thing. I understand why. I think it would make sense for the daughter to kill Layla, but the old
No,
couple.
listen, I was originally thinking along the same lines, but mutilation like that, to that extreme, I don't know.
I feel like someone's trying to
It
frame
seems
her.
a little weird
Yeah.
for just to be a person doing that. That
Yeah.
seems a little weird.
for the couple, she you remember the wife, not the wife, the widow did mention that Jenna did admire their love, their passion. That she wished that she would find something like that.
See,
I'm more curious about this.
the
I'm more
only thing.
curious.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry.
you gonna win, the rat or the dog?
I was gonna say I'm more curious who the person she was going to see was.
Yeah, I was
If
gonna say
yeah.
what I was originally going to say was that was maybe the killer invited her, but then I thought, oh shit, Layla died, and Layla was the one who like made fun of her, and I was like, oh. But the only thing I see here's the thing with the old couple is first of all, it's probably not likely. Like, why would she kill them? The only way I could see is if she eventually somehow grew jealous of their love eventually. Like, I know she said admired it, right? But that I mean that can turn to jealousy in a sense if it. Not saying it did. I'm just saying. Like that's the only way I could see to support it, but even then, that's pretty thin. Like,
I want some clarification. She was talking to a guy named Steven, right?
You receives a letter from him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and you remember that the names called from Layla's group of friends. One of them was named Steven.
What? Oh.
Oh, we didn't get that.
No.
the only thing the only thing I'm thinking
Apologies.
is like
Okay, so it's
It's
Peter,
so-
Regina, Feta, Noga, and Steven. Right?
she's
Right?
I could only
Yeah.
think that the whole letter thing would be a way to like run away from your crimes, but even then, like,
No,
why would she
I'm
mutilate?
thinking she got debated.
I'm
And
thinking.
also, she went missing before these murders. So
Oh,
she
well,
got
then,
she
yeah.
got she got jebaited, dude.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Well, even then, if she went missing, I'm not trying to. I'm just saying. I still. I don't. I'm not gonna abandon it completely. I don't think it's like a great idea, but even then, it still could fit, depending on what we come across. The only thing I'm confused is what the fuck the hermit meant by the trees engulfed her. Like that's
Okay.
that's the main thing that I'm trying to figure out with that.
There was another thing that I asked. I mean, we're talking out of a game, right? There was another
Mhm.
thing I asked earlier about why, or if there were other kids involved, or how
Yeah.
old Jenna was. Because remember, there's still hags around here, around in this world. So we don't know if this is
I
happening.
don't know. Yeah, that's true.
By the way, this is just me fucking with you, Preston. I like it when I hear you squirm.
I feel like mutilation is a large step. Maybe
Samuel
try.
still believes she did it, but I
Yeah,
don't.
I know. I'm putting you through Song's thought process.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
get it. It's like it's kind of a good. I mean, the reason I'm having Samuel.
It would make sense, but also there's got to be more to it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying, but Samuel's a bitch, so he's like definitively, it's definitely her.
What I'm thinking is that something happened to Jenna because the way that Layla's body was found was, you know,
Yeah, I know.
very
Oh,
worse. The only missing
But
piece
even then,
is
I feel
is
like,
the couple that drowned. I can't piece them together in that
but
puzzle.
even then, I don't think we should just strictly say it's like. I'm not saying you guys are saying. I'm just saying I don't even think even then we can strictly say it's like a creature of some sort because I think it could be a human, just a really fucked up one. Maybe not Jinna.
I mean,
Probably.
I know what feature I have,
Witcher,
and
Witcher.
Or it
There
doesn't
you
have
go.
to be a human.
I mean,
yeah, that's the thing is this feature I have where I specifically stated the 3 types of things that I can roll intelligence on with advantage. I was able to roll it with advantage.
Wait. Okay, what was the 3?
Fae, fiends, or undead.
You know it's not fiends
Hmm.
because there's certain things that would be
I know fiends
surrounding.
very well. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not fiends. So yeah, no. Fey creatures. This is like there's some fucked up shit in the Feywild, but not this close.
They have a controlled chaos. Yeah.
Yes. So narrowing it down, something undead.
Hmm.
Don't, Ryle, stop it.
So
Stop it, Ryle.
are we
Quit your
saying
shit.
100% definitively it's something undead, or that's just the possibility out of the 3?
This is.
I don't
this
know
is-
if Song would know that is the thing.
Well, what I'm saying is like what Jester just said. I'm not gonna say that translates to in-game, but are you saying that 100% it's an undead, or are you just saying out of those 3 things, that's what?
Out of those 3 things, I was able to roll with advantage about a creature that I know has done these sorts of things before.
Okay.
And it was either one of those 3. Right?
Then I think it's more likely that probably killed the 3 guys or the 3 people, and then Jenna was kidnapped. The only thing that it's not the only thing. There's so many things that are confusing. It's just that why would she specifically be kidnapped? Why wouldn't she be killed?
Spite.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's why the whole like Samuel thing where he's like, oh, she's probably dead because like in a sense, why would she be the only one that gets to go missing and not fucking die? Unless her body was like washed into like a stream or something. But maybe they probably would have found it, right? So, and then also the hermit saying like she sees us. It really I assumed she probably was fucking dead from the way she talked, but
I feel like there's multiple things going on here, but it
there's so many
keeps going
things.
back to the trees and the bushes
That's what
next
it
to
is.
the lake at a specific time of day.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
what I'm getting out of this.
yeah, exactly. And it's also for me, it's also just like the main thing for me, other than that, is why she went missing, other than just dying. Because the rest of them got killed, but she's gone.
There was nothing at the lake, was there?
You guys spent a long
At-
time looking
at-
in the lake.
At the lake, no.
That's what's and also yeah, it's also like the trees and go, but it's also what I don't know who to try because it's like they said the dogs barked at night, but I don't think there's like a fucking
Okay.
I don't think there's some I don't think it's wrong necessarily that the hermit says there is at day. It's just really fucking cryptic.
Yeah, I feel like we've spent enough time collaborating out of game. I feel like we should
Probably.
move on from this
Unpause.
and
Yeah.
find out where we're gonna go to next.
So what's the plan? What are you guys doing?
Sentinel, you mentioned wanting to go by the lake.
I wish to observe for
That's not how Sentinel would talk.
I wish to observe for an entire day at the very least.
I would prefer if we didn't have to do it in this weather.
You don't have to. But I don't need to sleep.
Thank you, ma'am. We will let you know as soon as we find out any other useful information.
Thank you for trying to figure all this out.
Madam Westwood, I cannot begin to comprehend the loss that you feel. But thank you for your time.
Of course.
I cannot guarantee an ending in which you would desire. But we will reach an ending.
Alright. She just kind of like nods and gets up, and then she walks to the door, walking past the guard,
Samuel one more time.
and opens up the door. Thank you. It's getting late.
Perfect time for murder.
Yeah. I've been hiding in here.
As a token for it, can I druid craft a? What do you do for funerals?
It's
Well,
fucking.
Sentinel wouldn't know either way, but I'm gonna druid craft a carnation for her.
Jester.
Okay.
The widow is just Dalen in a wig. Samuel! I'm watching.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Got 1
Wait,
week,
who
Samuel.
has the owlbear cub, by the way? Sentinel, right?
You guys left it in the cart outside.
Lurt's by it. Lurt's keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, Lurt's by it.
No, Lurt's
Well,
by a tree. Lurt's not by the cart. It's just...
Yeah, it's like the town, which the tavern's like the edge, forest, and then the lake.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit away.
Oh, Sentinel remembering that, gonna turn back to the map.
Oh shit.
I forgot something.
And I'm gonna sprint back.
Shit.
On that note, I'm going to take my leave as well. I will be in the bar if anybody needs me.
Alright. I'm assuming everyone else leaves. Ozzy, Casp.
Samuel
Thank you
just
for your
kinda-
time, ma'am.
Samuel will shortly look at her and turn away.
I apologize for the bluntness of my companion.
Samuel will turn around. She doesn't speak out loud ahead. I'm gonna walk away.
Alright.
I can't play Samuel nice for long. I have to play mean, and it hurts my soul because it's so mean. I'm being such an asshole, but it's it's part of the character.
Alright.
Like when I said, like I promise you, I did not even realize when I said like it's better than her guts being spilled out. I was just like, oh shit.
I'm sorry.
Like when you said that, I was like, oh fuck. I snapped. I snapped out. I was like, oh my god, what did I just say?
What have I done?
What have I
Strongly
done?
implying her daughter is fucking dead. It's like, oh.
So it is 12.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to wrap it up.
Like 3 more minutes.
I'm going to go into the bar. I'm going to take out a deck of cards. Begin playing a card game.
Alrighty.
Remy completely did not
Lurt?
understand context. Just to...
huh?
I'm sorry. I'm wheezing. You hear it?
Yeah.
No, I did hear the context. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing before we wrap up.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
I'm doing.
I was about
Okay.
to say it's
No,
only
I understand. I understand.
What is yeah, what is Casp and Ozzy? What are you guys doing? And Samuel.
Probably leave at this point because I don't want
Where are you heading?
to the lake where I want to say Froge, but that's not right.
What?
Roche?
Can I get
Is that a
any?
word?
Oh, can
Froge.
Casp get any descriptions on what any of Layla's friends look like?
Yeah,
Lurt.
the what's it called? The guard kind of gives you short descriptions of each one, and naturally knows where each of their houses are.
Okay, thank you.
You're going to join Lurt, Ozzy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said Frosh, why?
Frosh. That's your new name, Lurt. Frosh.
Frosh does it means frog in German.
Frosh. Okay. Samuel, what are you doing? You sick bastard.
Yeah, I know it, brother.
I've spilled many guts before.
He didn't say that. He just said he's seen death. I didn't imply that I've killed anyone. See, I was careful. I just said that.
My name
is Samuel fucking Winchester.
Samuel!
I'm Samuel fucking
I'm getting to it.
Winchester,
Alright,
bitches.
I gotta figure out a girl got murdered or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Alright, so what are you doing, Samuel?
He'll just find like a quiet place to like sit, like a tree to sit in.
Quiet place.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Just think over all the shit he has to take care of.
Okay.
Mainly the thing with Dalen. Just think all that.
Okay, that's good. What's it called? So, Lurt.
Yes.
Roll me a
no.
perception check. What's it called? And what's it called? Wow, that was weird. Oh god, I just doubled my words. What's it called? Sentinel. As you're getting close to the, you walk past, you kind of like get past, you get past Song, and you're going to the cart. You start to hear dog barks.
Shit!
And you look, and I'm gonna leave it there, right there. Alert! What did you roll?
22, baby.
22. Alrighty.
Yes.
And hang on 1 second. Let me. Where are you? Sorry, I just want to get these rolls out of the way real quick.
Yeah. Your daughter's fucking dead, ma'am.
She's fucking dead.
She's fucking dead. How dare you? She's fucking dead.
I'm an asshole.
I'm a fucking dick, man. I really don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit what you have to say.
She slapped me, and I was like, yeah, I've had that happen. It's fine.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
You know, Samuel's charisma is like -1 or something. It's like 0. I can't remember. So it makes sense. He's a blunt ass guy. He does not smooth talk. He's just like, fuck it. What is his charisma? I forgot. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is -1. He has no fucking charisma. It's fucking.
Alright, and with that, I just need one person to roll. And give me their roll real quick.
I gotta.
I got an AP test tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm gonna roll real quick.
Imagine having an AP test on Monday. That's
Yeah.
5.
Good night.
5.
Peggy.
Good.
Good night,
Thank you for
Peggy.
playing.
Alright,
Preston.
so next episode we sacrifice
He's being
Cass.
really stupid, sorry. Yeah, we sacrifice Cat to the demon lords. All right, I think that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'll just do the whoosh into one of the people she hates.
15.
Sacrifice, easy.
So what do you guys think?
Oh, am I rolling perception?
No. I just needed someone to roll, and then now I do.
Oh.
And that's it.
I typed my roll in the chat for you, Jester.
Thank you.
What was I rolling for, Jester?
No, I just needed someone to roll. I didn't want to say who or what for.
Well, I rolled a 5.
Well, thank you.
I don't add anything to that?
No, it was just for one specific person.
Wait, you told me to
What
roll
would-
perception, right?
Yeah, for you, but
Okay.
someone else private.
Yeah, gotcha.
How do I get this stuck? Fucking
But
Ooh,
it's
spooky.
away.
yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the game, and hopefully it's getting a little
It's-
interesting.
Yeah, Alert didn't do too much, but he was very much enjoying
I
the rain.
see. I'm not. I'm running from place to place trying to get out of it.
See,
Fuck
that's the
the
thing.
rain.
That's the problem. If you run, you're gonna get more wet than if you walked. Therefore,
I don't know
Song's
how
doing it wrong.
water works. Who do you think I am? A water Janazi? No.
Do you guys know that meme where this guy's looking at a butterfly and he goes, "Is this
Yeah.
blank?"
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like, "Is this piss?"
All right, so I'm gonna end the session here. Thank you to
I'm
anyone
gonna
who
roll.
was watching, and we
Yeah.
should start
Oh,
with
that was
Okay, I
a
need
more
my glass.
consistent D&D schedule from now on.
Eh,
I'm gonna roll
we'll
another
try
one.
we'll try to do
Look
that.
at these roll 20
Try.
We'll see
We'll
what
try.
happens.
Yes.
Hot
Especially
garbage.
considering, Africa's a thing. AP
Yeah.
tests a thing. Finals is a thing.
That's true, but we're
We're
gonna
gonna need
try.
Be honest.
School.
So, yes.
School sucks.
School
Anyways,
is
I'm